13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Back to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Duke Johnson with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Johnson. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and turducken he always talked about. Special when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh, too.
Turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those performances with his second touchdown there. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, second down. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and the Texans scoop it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not only going to tip it, I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On second down, it's Miller. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Lions will take over. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. They'll run it with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 7 at the 15-yard line.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, "We don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision."
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right?
Oh, they come after him, and it's blocked. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the right hash. This from 33. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Lions, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.